So today is a warning for everybody, not least the Ingham girls and not least Chris and Sarah, because they clearly are a little bit thick and need it spelt out to them that they really do not care about their children's safety and welfare and well-being and all that good stuff. Actually don't care, right? And this is going to prove it. I'm not here to prove that they don't care, because we already know that they don't care. I'm here to show why they are doing so badly for their kids and what needs to be done in a safe manner. So the girls go out on a play date to wherever it was that they went to. But to get there, they needed to take their scooters, their electric scooters, and I'm going to show you every single thing that they did wrong, and we're going to break it down into what they needed to do in the first place.
Alright guys, are you ready to go on our cute little sister day?
So you'll notice here, straight from the outset, you've got two of the three children who are on their scooters and have no intention of putting little helmets on their heads, right? Helmets save lives. It's proven. It actually does. And they have no intention of doing that.
Let's go. The sun looks so pretty. I can see it setting already. I'm going to hold you guys carefully. I'm definitely going to fall off the scooter.
Yeah, I wouldn't be falling off the scooter anytime soon, Isabel, because that could result in death. But she is actually going to be filming whilst riding one of these things. Now, I'll tell you exactly why that's a bad thing, because they're very dangerous things. You need to be wearing a helmet when driving or riding at high temperatures. You are advised, strongly advised as a child, to wear helmets when you are, say, cycling a pedal bike, right? And they are much, much slower than these things. So you are strongly advised, but not only strongly advised, you are told that it is illegal not to wear a helmet in Dubai. So according to the rules and the laws of the land over there in your newfound chosen designated area of living in the world, the safety gear of electric scooters, riders must wear a helmet and appropriate gear. By appropriate gear, they mean reflective clothing so that people can see them and things like that. You know, silly things like that. But a helmet is the most important thing, because if you are travelling at high speeds, you could die if you came off it. Right, you could actually die or cause yourself serious brain damage, like this article says. Electric scooter injuries have tripled in the US. Nearly a third of riders who wind up in ERs have head trauma from using the vehicles without helmets. Head trauma, that's right. Between 2014 and 2018, a total of 39,000 Americans had to go to the hospital for an e-scooter related injury. In the 4-year period, the number of people hurt on the gadgets surged by 222%, and in 2018, 3,300 had to be hospitalised. Most of those injured were young people, and just 2 to 5% wore helmets. So basically, if you don't wear a helmet, you're likely to go to the ER or to A&E, right? That is the general rule. You might be saved by well, you might have an injury anyway if you wear a helmet, but you are as high as 98% less likely to have a serious injury if you wore a helmet. That's basically what that says. So the rules is wear a helmet at all times, because if you come off your bike at like 20 kilometers an hour and hit your head, you're probably going to die, right? So if you don't believe me about what could happen, and you don't know, these things, they can malfunction, they can topple over. If something happens to that front wheel and you go flying over, this is what could happen. So this is Josh from the Dad Challenge podcast when he had his e-scooter incident where he went over the handlebars, right? And he's a fully grown man, he survived, he was okay, but this is what can happen. You know, if you go over your handlebars or crash or just fall off at high speed, serious injuries can occur, and it's not even a joke. So those of you, and I'm talking to you, Nicola Jervis on the iFam channel, you know, it's not a choice. It's not a choice to wear helmets. It is actually legal over there in Dubai to wear them, and it's not only legal, but it is common sense, you know? It's common sense. Don't kill yourself. Bare minimum.
So we pray that I don't. The sacrifices I make for you guys.
Yeah, the sacrifices she makes for you guys is death. Oh, you better be appreciative of Isabel's efforts because she's willing to risk death for you.
Oh my gosh, this is scary. I feel so unstable.
See, look, it's easy. Just lean against the thing and it'll work.
This is up there with one of the most moronic things I've ever seen. Now, I don't care if you come for me for calling her a moron, because it is moronic, and I don't care. She's 15, nearly 16 years of age. She absolutely does know what she's doing is stupid, and if she doesn't know that already, then her parents need to tell her. Isn't that right, Chris, Sarah? You need to tell your children that this is fucking stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. So what she's doing here, as you can see, she's riding the e-scooter without a helmet, of course, because, you know, why would you want to not die? But also, she's doing it one-handed. Yeah, she's not only not appropriately protected in case she crashes, but she's riding one-handed, guys. She is actually riding one-handed, filming at the same time, talking to the camera at the same time. You know, she's multi-talented, clearly. She's gonna crash, and she's gonna come out of it fine, because at the end of the day, she's an Ingham. No Ingham has ever had any serious injury or illness, because they are indestructible. Not that I wish them to get injured or ill, but you know what I mean. Like Chris and Sarah, nothing ever touches them, like Teflon, as we say. Right, so again, I'll point out that this is fucking stupid, absolutely ridiculous, and she should be pulled up for it. I don't care if she's only 15. She needs to be pulled up for it. It's not just her that's doing it, Isabel's doing it too. And we'll get on to Isla in a second.
Come in, Isla.
And this is Isla, the 13-year-old child who is also not wearing a helmet, because why would you want to protect that head, you know, if you were to fall off your bike and like smash your head? Why would you want to protect it at all? But not only is she riding an e-scooter without a helmet and without protective gear, but yeah, that's right, you guessed it, she's not even legally allowed to ride it in the first place. Riders must be at least 16 years old. That's right, 16 years old. How old is Isla again? 13, was it? Only just turned 13, mind. Still got a few more years left to go until you're legally allowed to ride it. But also, as you can see the next one down, riders must wear a helmet and appropriate gear. Does your 13-year-old who's not legally allowed to ride it, she actually got a helmet? No, she ain't got a helmet. Of course not. Why would you want a helmet? My goodness gracious me. The nerve of people suggesting that she should have a helmet. That's ridiculous, isn't it? You tell them, Chris. It's ridiculous. It's just the haters, guys. Guys, it's the haters. They're safe. Look, they're getting around. They're safe. They haven't had an accident yet, of course. But why would you want to risk it? It's just... It's unbelievable to me how much they risk their kids' lives all the time. It's like they don't care about their children's safety. Yes, the kids haven't had an accident. Yes, they may appear safe, but will that last forever? If they get through childhood undamaged, it's more to do with luck than judgment, right? Eyelash shouldn't even be on the thing, let alone on it without a helmet.
Come here for you. Oh god, I'm speeding up too fast. I can't catch the brake. Oh my god, I can't get the brake with this hand.
In case you missed that revelation there from Esme, here it is again, slightly slowed down.
Oh god, I'm speeding up too fast. I can't catch the brake. Oh my god, I can't get the brake with this hand.
That's right, she was speeding up too fast and she couldn't get the brake. She couldn't reach the brake, or she just couldn't. She couldn't brake, basically, right? And that was whilst filming herself driving with one hand, without a helmet, without protective gear, and she couldn't get hold of the brake to stop herself. That is some dangerous, fucked up shit.
Like, my actual eyeballs are dry.
Me and Ida are used to this. We go around this place all the time.
Yeah, but do you know what I
I'm not
need?
used to it.
Even though it's really goofy, I need to strap my glasses to my head. Because going down, they've got
Oh,
this.
days, Isabel.
Yeah, that's what you need, Isabel. You need something to strap your glasses to your head. That's what's missing from this little scenario, isn't it? You know what could happen if you fall off the bike and hit your head? You might need something to strap your head onto your body. You know, that could also be a thing.
Slide down my face and I'm like this.
And then you've got Esme here, who decides that it would be great to pout to the camera as well, just to complete the ensemble. You know, you've got a 15-year-old who is riding on a high-powered, high-speed vehicle, not wearing a safety helmet, not wearing protective gear, riding with one hand whilst filming with the other, and then decides to pull a pout at the same time, because that's going to complete the TikTok meme for you, isn't it? So there we have it. We can see that the girls were very, very unsafe, and the parents just don't care one little iota. Right? There's so many things that the parents do that are very concerning over the years. And now everybody has a different way of parenting their kids. And I get that you can do things differently. You might not agree with certain ways that people parent their kids. But certain things are universally accepted as what you need to do as a parent, right? First and foremost, it is keep your kids safe. Don't allow them to die. That's first rule number one, right? And in this scenario here, you've got something which is clearly clear, right? Everybody knows, right, that if you were on a bicycle, you would wear a helmet. You get taught from an early age, you need to wear a helmet, because if you fall off your bike and hit your head, it could cause a lot of damage, right? In extreme cases, it could cause death. Now, these things are more high-powered, high-speed, and more dangerous than a bicycle. So it stands to reason, common sense would dictate that you would also wear a helmet in this situation. Not to mention the fact it's actually legal to do so. You're not allowed to not wear a helmet whilst driving those things in Dubai, right? But then, if we look back to previous times where they have also defied all common sense logic, right? We have the life vest situation back in Loch Lomond, where they obviously put their kids on the water without like flotation devices, right? And it had the big impact of Chris and Sarah being hunted down by Kayak Paul in that very, it was a sensation, right, at the time. But Chris and Sarah doubled down. They've been told day after day after day after day after day. They were told so many times, and not just by the haters or trolls. It was by just concerned IFAM as well. They were telling them so many times, why aren't you putting life vests on your kids? Protect your kids. You need to put life vests on your kids. And they just didn't do it. Now, anybody who knows anything, or any parent, would always want to protect their kids and would definitely put life vests on their kids, right? They didn't. They wouldn't. They just reluctantly had to in the end, because they got caught out, and they had this whole big thing, and they talked to us all about how there was no signs up saying that you needed to put life vests on your kids and things like that. That was actually what they said. So there's that. Then there's the whole going out in the midday sun thing, right? Now, I was taught growing up, don't go out in the midday sun because it's too hot, right? Especially in the summer, and just don't. It's too hot, too much sun, and it's dangerous. You know, it's universally accepted rule of life. You know, everybody knows it, and yet these don't know it. They go out in the middle of the day, down to the pool. And the poor IFAM, they're telling everybody else, the haters, that it's okay to do that because the water will cool them down. That is absolutely insanely stupid. I'm sorry, but it's stupid, because they're not going to be underwater the whole time. They're going to be bobbing about in the water. What about the rest of the head and the face and everything else? Don't take your kids out in such temperatures. That is a common rule, and yet these don't seem to know that. They don't seem to do it. They don't seem to protect their kids in any normal sort of way. Now, they can parent their kids in different ways if they want. You can argue actually, I don't think you can argue the child exploitation. It's pretty self-explanatory. They are exploiting the kids, but lots of people will defend them for doing it. But common sense things like protecting your kids' heads when they go out on bikes, that sort of thing is pretty normal, and yet they never ever do it. Anyway, that's enough of that. We're just going to go quickly through one or two things that happened in the actual vlog. It will be a shock to you because neither Chris nor Sarah appeared in this vlog. It was very, very iffy. It was almost as if this was posted on the wrong channel, really, a little bit. It should really have gone on Isabel's channel, in my opinion, but here we go.
Good morning, everyone. So today we're doing something pretty cool, having a little sister date day. I thought later this evening, me and the girls could go for a little scooter, we could go out, we could
Why does she do that? Why does she just do that? I mean, it's like she can't talk properly, or she has difficulty getting her words out, which suggests to me that she's not really cut out to be a vlogger or an influencer, because she can't talk to the camera. I mean, she's been talking to the camera since she was about 11 years old. She's now 19, nearly 20, so it's like 8, nearly 9 years she's been on camera, and she still can't talk fluently to the camera. So that suggests to me that she doesn't have a hope in hell of being a YouTuber or influencer. It's just not her calling, I guess. Not quite sure what her calling is, but it is not. Yeah. I mean, if anybody's watched her vlogs on her own channel, because this was a funny thing, right? I watched her vlog on her own channel immediately before I watched this one, and then I put this one on, and I thought I was still on her own channel, because it just felt like it was her vlog on her own channel. I was very confused. But yeah, Borabelle is doesn't get that nickname for nothing, really. If you've ever seen her channel, oh my god. Oh my god.
We go get some food. I just thought we'd have a nice little sister evening together. So I need to get up, I'm gonna go make a drink, then I need to get myself ready for the day.
The drama of it all! What the hell? The swearing, the swirling of the cup, and the milk being poured in there, and the coffee, and the boiling of the kettle is so much drama. I can't cope. I'm biting my fingernails. It's that dramatic.
I have a couple of outfit choice options for, well, top options at least. I think I'm gonna wear these jeans again, which they're actually Isla's jeans. They're like age 14 or something, age 14 or 15. But they're from H&M.
If you are borrowing your 13-year-old sister's jeans, there's got to be something a little bit amiss there. I mean, you're nearly 20, and to be borrowing a 13-year-old jeans seems a little bit lopsided in the whole, size or ratio to age, I feel.
And I need some because they're really cute and really flattering. So I'm going to wear those because she very kindly let me borrow them. And then, I don't know what top to wear. I found this. And it's like, all these Bugs Bunny. But I don't know if that fits the vibe actually. It's like a bit dark. I don't know. And then I've got this top, which I think this is probably going to be the most likely option. I think I got this from Cider. Okay, yeah, I think for sure this is the top I'm going to choose. Look how cute these jeans are. I absolutely love them. They're actually so adorable. So, outfit done. I also have these cute little bracelets. So I've got this one from Every Jewels. I feel like one of the girls made this one. I actually don't know where it came from. But I'm going to wear that as well. Swan bracelet. I got this from one of the little market stalls in Global Village. Super duper cute. Okay, now it's time to do a little bit of makeup. Okay, makeup is... Where's my lip gloss gone? Makeup is done. It's a little bit later on in the evening, like late evening now, but me and the girls are gonna start to scoot because the sun will be setting soon, so we're gonna get the nice sunset vibe. But first I need to go grab my bag, grab my card and everything, and get my shoes on. Guys, I'm gonna wear these shoes, my favourite. They need a bit of a wash. Ready to go, guys? Yes! Oh my gosh, Isla is ready and set to go. Let's grab our scooters. Which one's mine? Oh yeah, this one.
Sorry, but look how freaking cute these little like huts are. Look how cute this is. I just want to go get food and sit in the little huts. It's so cute.
It's so cute. I love it here.
It's actually adorable.
Isn't that
You need to
one
go
that
pick
I
one.
went to? So they do. There's loads of different foods. I actually don't know
Yeah.
what this one is. Can't see it.
Oh,
But the one that I
stunning.
had was so good. It was over.
Oh my gosh, I think I want to go to that one.
Mine's next to the
Sounds amazing. Alright, scooters are parked now. Let's go get some food.
I think the pizza one, either that one or that one. Oh no, actually maybe it's that one, yeah. It's like a pizza one. Dad said that he really wants to go to that one.
Guys, we found this really cute little table
Right,
over
nice
here.
one.
And this little nice fan which is blowing lovely on us.
The worker here just brought out the menu.
Garlic butter.
Yeah, so it was this chicken butter garlic.
I think I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, and I got it with egg fried rice, and oh my goodness, it was literally
That sounds
so
good. I'm gonna
yummy.
get
They're deliberating on
small
what they want to get.
ingredients. Yeah.
They're only going to get a drink, but they don't want to get two drinks. So they don't want to buy a smoothie and a Coke each. So they're trying to figure out if they want to share.
I want to buy two. Like, I probably want to drink
Two
all
drinks
that.
as well,
I
yeah.
really need a Coke and I really need a smoothie.
Yeah.
Just don't
So
know.
like we share. Okay, So you get the Coke, I'll get the smoothie. Now I just need to argue about what smoothie we're getting. Could we get pink dragon? Dragon fruit's got no flavour. I think we go for the acai bowl one. Acai. So acai, blueberry, mango, banana.
Yeah, that sounds
Anything with like blueberry and
that sounds like one you'd like.
Good. Isabel's ordering, but we're going to film Isabel doing it this time. Wearing my jeans, little stank. Don't include that now. Why?
Yep, Esme, you were right the first time. You can't include that now. Only you did, didn't you? That was Isla calling Isabel a skank. Whether or not she knows what it meant, I don't know. I reckon she probably does, if I'm being honest. The things that they listen to and watch on TikTok, she definitely knows something. Isn't she? She's not stupid, right? Is she? She spent half her life on TikTok. I don't know that, so she probably knows a few things, right? Yeah, and they're not exactly sheltered from the world, are the Ingham kids, right? They may well be isolated in one sense, but they do get, they are an open family over there, and they get told certain things and get exposed to certain things that ordinary young children would not get exposed to.
I'm sat over here, having a nice time with the girls, but my focus is on the football picture. Looking for Johnny Partner. She's going to run past and get hit in the head of a football and they're falling off. Rugby ball. Rugby ball. Rugby ball.
Yeah, he's really sweet. He's really quiet, but he's just very sweet.
Is he?
Yeah, he was very nice. Do you know what Esme does? Is she adapts a new personality every book that she reads. So when she was reading The Cruel Prince, like she started talking like Shakespeare. She started going, "Thy vow,
I did not.
Thou vow, thy prince shall kill me in thou."
That is not how Prince is read.
Okay, okay. And then she read, what was the next thing she read that she started to talk like? The Fourth Wing, or was it something else? Okay, she started to read Fourth Wing, and then she started talking like, "The lightning in the sky signified..." Okay, and now she's on this thing where we saw rugby players yesterday at McDonald's, and she actually, they were Irish rugby players in McDonald's. They had the whole rugby thing on. They were probably like in their 20s.
I nearly died.
And Esme started going, look. I'm like,
okay, looking at my situation, I'm reading a book based in Ireland, right?
She started saying English.
And there was randomly in the middle of the buying a random McDonald's, there was a group of men with Irish jerseys on and football boots and mud up the legs. I nearly died.
She keeps calling me a bleeding idiot. She's like, I will stop ignoring you, bleeding idiot.
Yeah, what other song have you started to say?
I'm not a gobshite.
Gobshite, really? The language is coming out now, isn't it? To be fair, I think Isla is reiterating something that Esme has called her from reading this book. I think that's what I gather from it anyway, but you know.
Yeah, turn it off now.
Guys, we were just looking at some childhood pictures. Look at me.
We need to recreate
As
that.
look at me. Yeah, hold on, let me find it. This is, oh my gosh, remember when I got so embarrassed that I got...
so embarrassed. I don't remember it, but I just know you were embarrassed.
I got really embarrassed, so this is why my eyes are a bit puffy, because I cried because I got embarrassed that I got a Justin Bieber doll, because he's my biggest crush.
Look
at me!
Stop it.
Look at us!
Baby like a that.
That's Mum. Wait, sorry, I saved that because I was like, what, who do we all look like? Mum. Wait.
Everyone says I look just like Dad. I don't know to be offended or not. I'm joking!
Esme!
That was a hands down joke on my life. Wait, what place?
You look nothing like Mum. I'm glad people can say it. You look nothing like Mum.
I don't think you look anything like Mum either.
Oh, but
yeah, but when she's younger.
People are yapping if you say it.
I think I looked like Mum a little bit like when I was like 11 and 12 and stuff. But the picture me and Esme were like, we would need to recreate is this one because look how adorable this picture is. Oh my goodness.
You need to recreate that.
So cute. Look at me pushing your face. No. That's such a good picture to recreate. And look at Dad.
Rare moment, Dad in a white beanie.
Dad's an emo.
He's gonna kill us for showing this picture probably.
Me and the girls first.
Filming me.
Me and the girls first game and we would pretend to be really annoyed with each other. But let's do our, let's push it back. Let's show everyone how we are when we're really annoyed. Okay, this is the thing we love to do. Wait, what's that buzzing? Wait, Esme, she gets really mad. Wait, where's that buzzing?
No, physically, where's Esme?
Esme? Oh my gosh.
They think I'm from 8. They think I'm going to get annoyed by that.
Do what she does. We're getting soaked. Water just flew out of the machine. Okay guys, we just moved tables because there's a big family that have just come over and all the kids put on like a water spray.
Oh, is it getting
There was
drenched?
like a water spray on the fan that the guy hadn't turned on because our table was quite close to it, but the kids turned it on. So we just decided to move.
Right, so it's Johnny.
Oh my gosh, the girls
Johnny
are
Cavanagh's here.
girls are
He's just down
hell.
there making us all laugh. Okay,
Michael.
Jack can be at the end, and sorry is there.
Oh, Michael.
What are you doing? I need somewhere to begin.
Guys, those kids have just broke the fan.
Why don't we go?
Holy moly.
I've been
Too hot
so
here.
embarrassing.
Move back to the fan.
They're actually leaving me. They've actually moved back just because them kids have left. They're with them moving back and forth like this a million times. If the kids come back, we're not moving again. Okay, so our food has just come out. It looks so freaking yummy. Oh my goodness.
Spicy.
Right, I'm gonna mix mine and I'm gonna put it over my rice, like just pour the sauce over it. The sauce is so good, isn't it? Oh, it's so garlicky. I think it actually tastes a bit better than what I had last time for some reason.
Okay, the smoothie just came. Sorry. This is so good. Mmm. Sorry. It tastes like almost yogurty. Oh yeah.
Is it good,
Really good. That is really nice. It tastes exactly like a side, but like a softer side. These are them kids smoothies. You get them cartons.
Oh yeah.
We have to mind the meatball look right now. Absolutely smashing. But I have to say, I'm a very picky person about chicken, right? I'm very cautious of chicken. And I have to say, this is good chicken. And I don't
Esmer's
I
really
always, like,
shocked.
when we get like curry at home, I always tend to like move the chicken to the side and avoid most pieces. But this is really good chicken. I like eating it all. It's really good. Guys, I was just laughing at the girls because every single time me and the girls eat together, I would look at each other's plates. It's always the same. Skinny back has no room in her space in her belly for food.
No, I never do.
And there's the one scooping up his little leftovers. And I'm always the one just in between. I've actually ate quite a lot of rice there. I probably would have eaten more if I hadn't eaten like a whole double chocolate bar before we left.
Oh my goodness.
But it was so good. But it's always the same with us three.
That was so... I can't tell you how nice that garlic sauce is.
Oh, it is. Actually, I can't wait to come back and get more.
So yummy. Hey guys, me and Isla are going to pay and then we're going to head over to Careful. Thank you very much. Isla's trying to bargain. I love how satisfied and organised all the fruit always is in here.
I didn't, by the way, I didn't mean I'll tell Mum that she didn't buy me anything. I meant I'll tell Mum when she bought me.
Oh yeah, I didn't even put my saying that, darling.
I didn't want the camera to think else, and I'll tell Mum she didn't buy me.
No. Naughty girl Isla, come pick them up now. Alright guys. We got I know what the
I just washed myself again.
How did that even happen? Stay. No, leave it. Okay. I got myself a coffee and a Pepsi that Isla's carrying for me because she... Did you just kick each other?
Isabel's paying for her stuff. It's been 2 days.
And then this is my dad because I think they wanted a drink. Okay, we're going to have a quick look in Brands for Less as well whilst we're here because I was like... Hydro.
£70 one, bro.
Oh,
So it's fine, I won't buy.
scam. That's so annoying. Oh my gosh, look how big that bottle is. That's crazy.
Well, no point in looking because I actually don't have any money.
Ooh, that's cute. These are cute little tops. Aww. Excuse me. Me and the girls, I was thinking we should do a thrifting challenge. Kind of like a thrifting challenge in here. Those are so cute. Look at these. Hold on. Juicy shorts. They're really, really cute. How much are these? 70 AD.
I need some pajama shorts. You have them.
I really like those. Like they are actually so adorbs. Yeah, I have those ones. I have the Bear ones. Let's look at these. Look how cute they are. They're so cute. And they say juicy for my juicy butt. They're crazy. If you want. Boom.
I'm good. I'm a point you girl.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's scary.
Obviously, I can stand on here.
You're making me nervous, Anna. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm 5'7" for reference.
No, it's like 5'8".
That's crazy. Oh, what are these? Oh my gosh, they look like towel texture. Tomorrow's I say everything tonight. Okay, I think me and the girls are done skis. There's nothing else that we want to see in here.
These are like microscopic things. Oh yeah, my Esme.
She's already buying outfits for her boyfriend in the future. You've got no man. You've got no game. What's that? What's that? What's he asking?
He asked for YouTubers.
Oh, guys, we've said the craziest. That's amazing. Okay, so a guy, we were filming walking out of the shop, right? And there was a guy, and he ran up behind us, and he said, what did he say? Do you do YouTube? He ran back after because he heard him behind us. He ran back after us and was like, "Oh my goodness, I just searched your guys' YouTube channel. That's amazing. Can I have your autograph?"
Oh yeah, I've got a Sharpie on his arm.
So he was like, "I've got a Sharpie. Here you go." He gave his arm, and I was like, "Hello, what's your name?" Blah 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 blah. He was very very sweet. That was just so. Now our names are just on his arm. I'm gonna take a picture of it or like.
I was stressing because I didn't write my name neatly, so I just got a big squiggly eyeliner.
Me and Esme wrote ours really neatly, and Isla's is just like a little squiggle. But if you're watching this video now, it's lovely to meet you. You were awesome.
Okay, shop run secured. Now it is time to make our way back.
I've got a sleep token on in my headphones.
I've been waiting. I'm jealous.
All day to watch Lost, so I cannot wait.
So let's get the frig home and go watch Lost. Sawyer. Yes. Oh, let's just wait here until it snows. Let's wait here until it snows.
Back to Eden.
She's gonna go around the corner.
That's so embarrassing.
Is she actually gonna fully leave?
That's so embarrassing.
Let's just stay right here until she notices. She noticed. She noticed. Oh, wait, she's gonna come back. Go quick! Driving back home. Risha!
Hey, I've got a heavy bag on me.
Now we are back. I'm gonna go put my iced coffee back in the fridge downstairs. Oh, and get to drink it with Lost tonight. I'm honestly so excited. These are literally the nicest things ever, and they're literally $4.25 dirham. That's less than £1, less than an English pound for one of these. And oh my god, they're so worth it. I love them so much. But anyway, just gonna put them in a little bag, and now I'm gonna get my pajamas on, ready for bed, and we're gonna go downstairs, have a cup of tea, and with my eyes latte, and watch Lost. But first, let's remove my makeup. I literally got sunburn the other day, and I literally looked like an absolute pig. But it's alright. It's looking so much better today, and now that my face has had a little break from the sun, it looks a lot better. I don't look pink anymore, so it wasn't bad sunburn. But I do have some extra blusher on because I honestly just can't get enough of blusher even when I'm literally red like a pig. I just can't get enough of it apparently, so here I am. I'm going about. And then straight after we've watched an episode of Lost, I'm getting straight back in my bed and I'm reading my book because all my days am I obsessed. As you can tell, I mention it like a million times a day to my entire family and drive them mad and tell them parts of the story that they have no idea and would never understand. But yeah, I tell them anyway because I just need to speak to someone about it. And I even drive all my book friends mad speaking about it.
Esme told me that she was halfway through ending the rest of this vlog, but my camera died, so I'm gonna end the rest of it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5 PM. Good night, guys. Mwah!
Yeah, I don't know if anybody wanted to watch a bunch of teenage girls just messing about in the shops and whatnot, but you know, I thought I'd let it run. So the main takeaway from that video is, can anybody guess what it is yet? Oh yes, helmets and e-scooter safety and laws and rules of the land in Dubai. Isla is not old enough to drive one or ride one. So Chris and Sarah should be utterly ashamed of themselves for yet again putting their kid, well, just not teaching their kids to wear helmets. I mean, Isabel at the age of nearly 20 should know that she should be wearing a helmet. Don't know how she's got to that age and not knowing that that's a safe thing to do. But Chris and Sarah, right, even if they weren't there, they didn't film it, obviously. I don't know, did they even edit it or watch it before they put it up? They should have watched it at the very least, shouldn't they? To see what their kids were putting out on their channel, right? So Chris and Sarah should have looked at it and think, hang on a second, girls, this is hugely wrong, and you know, fix the situation. But I fear that they didn't. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what your feelings are about this situation. Do you think I'm being OTT about it, or am I actually telling the truth? So let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, have an amazing day. Take care and bye-bye.